Alrighty, turn 117, April 2nd, 1942. Let's see what kind of damage Lodrik does to us. Auto flip Bowen. Alright, night phase up. Alright, no attack, that's good. Alright, day phase. Alright, sweeping Colombo. Sweeping Cinderden. Yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. Oh, massive strike at oh, Xiangtan, I think it is. Yep. Wow, we got no damage on him. More Sallies coming in. See, that's the problem with these bases. They're in clear terrain. I think these guys were training. Why would they go up on a sweep? He's crushing me. So he has 2 units of fighters at Geraldton. A large unit of zeros, at least 18. Well, probably 27. A full Sente. And then this unit of Oscars. let's see what we got here. We supposedly lost 7 and we killed 4. We'll see. Alright, 41st Infantry. Yeah, it's about time our B-17s do something. This is not going to be probably good. He has a lot of zeros here. Let's get the air battle over. Alright, well, we got lucky. No torpedo hits. Gonna lose all these hurricanes, probably. Yeah. And that's only the first wave that we see. There might be more coming. Come on, stop bombing my guys fleeing. Alright, looks like I'm probably gonna get some, nope, maybe not. I say maybe I'll get some fort building done this turn, but another 50 Sallies coming in. Wow, he has a lot of bombers at Silverbaugh. Oh, wow. Damn it. Is there still Akagi planes? How many case do you have on there? Yep. Let's see if any of those ships sink. I can't afford to lose those APs. Alright, that's the air phase. Yeah, they're gonna sink. Yep. Three and a third divisions here. We lost at least one. He'll spank these guys, if not destroy them. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, he has 5 divisions here now. Looks like we're gonna, yeah, we held. Oh, that's a good loss ratio. 4,400 to 1,500. Yeah, these tanks are just wearing us down. Alrighty, we'll expand some bases, do some production. Then when it's done, we'll pause the video, do some saves, grab some data, and come back for the after action. Not another, I mean, on land we did pretty good, but everywhere else we did not. Doing a bunch of April upgrades. A lot of ships being upgraded. Alrighty, another brutal day in the war. We held some bases, lost other ones, but let's go ahead and go over some stats here. Score-wise, Japan went up 133. We went up 30. In the air, it's brutal. Looks like we lost 27. He lost 28. Let's go take a look at that. I say we're going to lose a lot of hurricanes, yeah. We lost 13 hurricanes, 11 in air-to-air. He lost 9 Oscars. Wow, 7 in air-to-air, much more than I thought we killed. We also lost 7 Kitty Hawks and 6 P-39s, most of them in air-to-air. He lost 5 Zeros as well. Nice. 4 Kates, 2 Lilies, 2 Anns, 2 Sallys, another Sally, a Babs, and I lost a P-40 to Ops. Alright, so pretty brutal day in the air. 28 losses to 27. I don't know. I guess I'm saying brutal, but I guess, in 43, 44, when air war really starts, it's going to be worse than that. It'll be hundreds a day, at least on some days. Let's go ahead and go over some incoming reinforcements. In the air, we got 2 days before we get anything, mostly up at Aden. We get some C-47s in Aden, and we get a unit of Whirlaways down there at Sydney. That looks like a fragment just moving there by rail, probably the one out of Alice Springs. Let's go down. Let's see. Ships lost. Yeah, I lost a ship last turn. An AP off the coast of India, where Akagi and friends found them, put some torpedoes into them. Upcoming ships for us, 68 days to the Wasp. Not a whole lot coming here. We got a couple destroyers. How big is that tanker? A 9,000 tonner. Okay, that's a decent tanker. Heavy cruiser in 12 days. The Illustrious in 25. Another CLAA. Where's the Long Island? There it is. 48 days. All right. Another tanker too. A Brit one, I think. All right. Just seeing what's coming up on the ground. We got 3 days. We're gonna get 2 reconstituted units and another regiment in the eastern U.S. He is not restricted, so we'll be able to send him somewhere. That's nice. Just looking to see. Then 4 days out, we have a lot of units coming in. A little baby Chinese Corps, a full Chinese Corps, an AT unit, rebought, some couple base forces rebought, some artillery. Yep. But our big one's still 12 days out, I think. Yeah, be the 15th of April. We get a bunch of everything. Bunch of ships, a bunch of planes, or some planes, and a bunch of men. So that's our big payday coming up. Let's go ahead and look at Combat Reporter. For April 2nd, at sea, we had some my sub went into Rockhampton, tried to pick off some Japanese ships. We were sighted. but they didn't drop any depth charges. I don't believe so, and we got away without any damage. On the ground, there's combat all over the place. He attacked at Wellington and was repulsed. We did lose a level of forts. He got a 1-to-1 attack odds. He lost 1,200. He lost 1,300. We lost 600. So he lost much more than we did, but he has much more to lose. As you can see here, he has 3+ divisions there to spend, while we don't have anything nearly that big. I tried Trincomalee. He attacked there and got 1-to-2 odds with his tanks. He lost a few tanks. We lost 100 men. Sabang, he attacked again with that unit of tanks. Did 400 casualties, but we did no damage. They're tanks. It's like using tanks in China. It'll take you a while to chew through all the Chinese troops, but you're not going to really get hurt back. He captured Normanton in I don't know, northeast Australia there. No surprise, no one's there. He took Dongala, Kunderden. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but he took that by paratroopers, which severs Perth from the rest of the island. He bombed Bandowing, didn't do much damage. He actually attacked there as well. That's airs up above. He got 1-to-1 odds, knocked the forts down to 1, but he took huge losses. 4,500, we took 1,500. So we're really bleeding him there. South of Daly Waters, north of Tennant Creek, his tanks caught up to my fleeing base units and beat on them some more. He did not destroy them, and they ran away, but he is close to destroying them. More combat in the North Island of New Zealand. And that's about it. Amphibious-wise, he landed a couple more bases. Mostly in the DEI and one over by Singapore. In the air, there's a lot of airstrikes you can see here. There's him attacking my task forces. There's him sweeping into Perth with my fighters up there to say hi. Him bombing me. He swept Emerald. He swept Cunderden. He swept Colombo. You can see there's all kinds of strikes in the air. I bombed him there in Australia with some B-17s. Got some good results, 150 casualties. Just to say, hey, don't forget, we have bombers too. Because, we really haven't been doing a whole lot. Because we don't have any good airfields near the fighting. And all of our bombers are short range right now, except for like B-17s. We're not in that stage now where we're getting like B-24s, B-25s that have, 12 range and such. Most of my bombers are like a 4 or 5 range at the moment. The Hudsons have like an 8, but once again, we don't have any airfields near the front lines that can support them. Signal intelligence. Yep, heavy at Noumea, no surprise. Yeah, he's garrisoning Singapore with Thai units. Yep, nothing good, nothing to see there. Quyang, Changsha, Saning. Yep, no surprise on any of those. Let's see. Supplies, no supply. A couple name changes, some upgrades, and the convoy at Cape Town disbanded, giving me, 60-some tanks into the pools. Task Force info, sub sightings, repairs. Several new ships need repairs over at Perth from the attack. Bunch of refits, the April refits for a lot of these. More are coming. I did a bunch of subs this past turn because the 442 sub upgrade for the U.S. they get radar, which will help them intercept ships. So there's I have a bunch of them at Pearl undergoing their radar upgrade, and then they will go forth and cause havoc. Probably 30 subs at Pearl. Maintenance. We admitted losing a tanker a while ago. Japanese information. Intel, see, Aden port to 8, Jorhat Fort, Melbourne a fort, Solar Baja port to 8. Okay. Damage, Coastwatcher stuff. We got a destroyer, a couple AKs, an air unit, and a couple land units here. 2 at San Fran, 1 up in Aden. That's pretty much everything on combat reporter there. Let's go ahead up to India area. Let's go look at Ceylon here. You can see he moved his carriers over into this little pocket here. He can't go any farther because of the reefs, but I can't get to him that way either. I was staging some ships here because I moved the 7th Australian Division over here. I was going to load them up and move them to Colombo to keep that base. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that now. Everything here that is not damaged is running away. We got an AP here. You can see it's on fire, heavily damaged. We got a couple. We got the Ceres who took I think 2 torpedoes is heavily damaged and is tied up along the pier for some repairs. It's a little high to send to get out of there on its own, so we will see if they can survive. Other than that, we got one of our units is out. He is fleeing. This guy's going to head to Colombo. We're still organizing our troops at Colombo there. Southern India and Burma, nothing going on. Although I have picked up some intel that he's planning to attack Diamond Harbor. Don't know if that's true or not, so we will see. Down in Sumatra, Borneo, Java, same old, nothing's really changed there. Northern Australia, he's still chasing us. I wish he'd give up. He's starting to take like these northern undefended bases. We're the one unit here at Tennant Creek. I thought maybe we could hold here for a while, but we're abandoning that as well. Let's see, West Coast. He took Kunderden here, cuts my rail to the east, which means all the fuel I'm going to be dropping off in Perth has nowhere to go. So we got to be careful there. We might just bring it over to like Esperance then. That way it can go up head east on its own. I'm not too worried about Perth falling at this point. We got 500 plus assault value there. Behind what, level 4? Nope, only level 2 force, but we'll be up at least to 3 plus before he can get down here. That's a long hike. I mean, if he had tanks, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, and by tanks, and tanks alone aren't going to do anything here. But we got a bunch of ships off to the west coming in. Men, planes, supplies, fuel. Our giant convoy line of relief for Australia is finally starting to arrive. I mean, we already dropped off the Highland Division, and then, we have supplies and fuel right behind them. The trouble will be getting them somewhere I can unload them quickly without risking them to airstrikes. I am a little concerned that carriers might pop up down here and nail some of these guys, but not much else I can do. We are at on the East Coast. We are at Emerald. He has a naval guard here that attacked and failed. We bombed it some. We got 150 assault value here. He's not with the naval guard. He's not doing anything. That base is staying ours. Then what that is, that opens the door of retreat for everything to the north. If this B-17 would finally repair, I could fly it out, and then this base force can leave. Pretty soon, I'm just gonna scrap that B-17 and get the men out of there. The base force is more important to me than one B-17. Just securing some bases along to the south here. I mean, I'm sure I'm not going to be able to hold some of these, but I just want to make sure he can't paradrop into these. Like here at Bork, I put a unit here. Nothing great, but he'll have to bring an entire parachute unit here to have a chance of taking it. And just building up here along, Brisbane, Toowoomba, Sydney, Melbourne, Port Augusta. Just trying to hold him. I don't think he'll come south of this line here. I don't think he'll come this far south, because if he does, he activates all the Australian reinforcements. And I mean, he may take all of Australia. I mean, he could probably, but it's nothing he'll hold long term. I'll take it back, and I'll get a bunch of extra units to do it with. New Zealand, the North Island is basically gone except for Wellington. I got units all over the place here that he's trying to clean up, but they are resisting. He does have 3+ divisions here at Wellington, so we'll see how long we could hold there. Still trying to build up good old Tahiti here. Once I get the port capacity up to level 3, I'm going to start building up the airfield. So we're bringing in more and more engineers finally. Off map here to Panama. We have a sub arrived at Panama. He's going through the canal. We have, let's see, the Lexington battle group will arrive next turn and go through 10 days and 6 days for more warships and troops. Then we got these guys coming down. The Marine regiments heading down to the South Pacific to try to keep him from expanding too far in that direction. Let's go back to West Coast for more troops. We're loading a bunch of troops up here at San Fran. And the North just basically running supplies and fuel to the northern bases. In China, no, he has more troops. Nope. He still has not come into Sinning. We're slowly building forts there, but supplies are really low. This middle area is all him. He has not done anything here. It kind of looks like he has movement here, but I'm not sure. He might be trying to pull one of the units out. Down here in the open plains, it's a mess. He has taken Sheoyang. He'll take Hengyang this turn because I abandoned it. I'm abandoning in Xiangtan, and then we are moving this way, then up into Changte. Then we will probably leave some troops here in this jungle area. I'm abandoning I Chang as well. It's in clear terrain. It's not really defendable, at least not against a heavy attack. And when you have troops here, they're really kind of stuck in the open with nowhere to go. So if he takes Changte, whatever I have at I Chang is effectively cut off unless I want to spend 6 months marching through the mountains. Over here by Quyang, he is still held. He's not doing much here. I'm expecting an attack pretty soon, but we are moving more men in. Our issue right now is supplies, but we have 1,300 assault value here. Between that and the terrain, we should be able to hold. But that's what's going on in the war. If you enjoy watching the turn unfold with me, please go ahead and click on the like. If you're following along the campaign but you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click that button. And until we get another turn, you guys all have yourself a great day, and I'll see you later.